What did
Well,
you do?
my older son really was like a traditional student. So he just read all the time. I mean, if he were in trouble, he would grab a book because he was just like, it was like a safety net for him. He's like, oh, I can identify with these characters. And he would just pick books to read. He would pick all kinds of books, right? My younger son was my reluctant reader. And I was like, how in the world am I going to get this kid to read? He doesn't want to. And it took me 5 years to figure it out. But he was a historical fiction person. Those are the books that he gravitated towards. And once we found it, he was like, okay, I'm going to read these books all the time. And he liked books with maps in them. And he liked books with puzzles in them. So he wanted an experience in a book. And so,
like choose your own adventure books.
Yes. Yeah. So those types of things.
So with my son, I feel like I've just tried to make reading cool. Mm-hmm. And I'm a reader. I've always loved to read.
Me
but,
too.
Even when he was a baby, I never was like, you have to sit down. Mm-hmm. If he's running around playing, I can still read while he's playing with trains. Mm-hmm. If he's in the bathtub, could be read by flashlight. We have like a little tent in his room and we go in and pretend like we're camping at night, but like really just trying to make it like a special thing. Mm-hmm. But now he's incented by money. And so at 6, y'all.
That has changed. That has changed.
So this summer, I am going to introduce him to book reports. Okay. And I found this little template on Pinterest that is for first graders. Mm-hmm. And he'll be going to the first grade, but it's like, what's the name of the book? Mm-hmm. What's 3 things you saw? Draw a picture or whatever. And so every time he finishes a book report, then I'm going to give him it's hard to put an amount on it because I don't know how fast he's going to turn them around. Yeah. But I'm introducing not chapter books, but they're like entry chapter books where it's not quite picture books, but like level 1 books. Yeah. So we've been reading those together, but I'm going to now transition him to those. So those are some of the things that I think I'm doing to make reading cool, but I can say I still don't think he chooses to say, hey, I'm going to go in my room and read a book. Yeah. He's still kind of like, can I go in my room and play the Switch? So I'm still working on, I would like both things to be options for him.